welcome to my journey. Look who I got with me today. Y'all was wanting to see more of him. I said, I'll figure out a way. So today, let's start driving. Hold on a minute. Uh-oh. I'm going to bump y'all when I do my windshield wipers. So if you get bumped here and there, you'll just have to handle it. And this is the best I can do to get both of us in the picture here. But this is Saturday, and every time he comes in the morning, I'll always ask him, what you going to do today? Nothing. I said, well, if you do nothing, then I'm going to do nothing. So I said, sitting over there, he was sitting over there, he fell asleep. Well, I did have one little project I've been wanting to do for a few weeks. RJ was getting rid of a dresser, and I was wanting a dresser for the bedroom. We have a bedroom suite, but I have this little, like, cubby thing that I stored all our junk in, like, you know, drop cords and batteries, zip ties, just all that kind of stuff, right? Okay, I have tried to move that, honey. See if you can stick that back further.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
Just slide it back. See if it'll slide back in. I'm trying to keep that thing out of his face. And I've been wanting a dresser in there to put it in because it just looked better. And so it's been sitting down in the big room for a few weeks, right? What, about 3 weeks? And so he hauled it up there for me this morning. And Alexa, see, I had told him this morning, I said, well, you know what we could do? This is before he fell asleep. I said, we could go to the Habitat over there in Charlotte again and then swing back by and get our South 21. Because remember I told you last week, we went and we weren't thinking and we ate before we went, so we couldn't eat South 21. That's where we get our trout plate. He never said nothing, never said nothing.
I did. I said something like, okay, or whatever. I mean, I didn't know when you wanted to go, so that's why.
He might have been asleep when he said that. He didn't say that. Because I was up and Alexa says, do you have meat to thaw? And he pipes up, he's sitting at the table. He pipes up and says, no, she don't. I said, I don't. He said, no, you want to go get fish? I said, well, I'm projecting now. Because I was doing the, he had already drugged the thing in there for me. I said, well, I'm projecting now. He said, well, when you get through projecting. So I really needed to stay and clean up the rest of the bedroom because it's, well, we don't discuss that, right? It's the dirtiest room in the house. I don't know why.
Yeah, and I'm the main contributor, so.
You don't do the dust.
No, I don't do that, but.
The rest of the crap's he is.
Yeah, the rest of it. Yeah.
Look, he admitted it, so
yeah,
we'll go with that.
I'm the first one to admit it.
But I have put Criminal Minds on Paramount because it's not on TV. Won't be on TV till tonight. And I got through with my filling up my dresser. I was laying there, I'm like, well, do I clean up the bedroom or do I see if he wants to go? So I said, I'm gonna see if he wants to go. So he was sitting at the computer looking up his car stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna bump you. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. It's raining a little bit. I said, well, I'm through projecting. You want to go gallivant? He said, well, we can. I said, well, if you're doing something on the computer, I ain't gonna drag you off of it. Well, I'm just looking at whatever. What was you looking at?
Just stuff about my car. You know, just trying to find me a starter and stuff, and find out what tooth flywheel to put on it and stuff like that. So just
y'all know that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's just.
If you're new here, a couple years ago, he bought a '69 Camaro that's got to be rebuilt completely, 100%. It's just 100% got to be rebuilt. That's his project car. He's always wanted one, and so we just pulled the trigger and got it.
Yeah.
And we don't have the money right now for him to just start, you know, full steam ahead, but he's doing little projects here and there as he can. Right.
Like I'm rebuilding my brake valves and.
We're here. I am not even gonna cut that out, so y'all, I ain't gonna, watch my hand. I ain't cutting it out. You can't see half our heads, but that's all right. Listen, I don't know what made that do that.
But,
Y'all been on here. I can't see. Yeah, put your head over this way.
Okay. Well, I need to squat down or something.
Well, y'all kind of tall.
Yeah.
But he had that car delivered. Was it Indiana or Illinois?
Iowa.
Iowa. I knew it was something with an I.
Uh-huh.
He got it on eBay, and he haggled back and forth with the dude. Right? We was sitting in there, and he would go, well, should I get it? Should I get it? I'm like, get it, honey. Well, I don't know. That's a lot of money.
Well,
like, well, just get it. Get it.
Well, we went back and forth, what, 4 or 5 times on price, all that kind of stuff, and plus, it took me a little bit. I wanted to double check the numbers on the car, make sure everything was legit on it, that he said it was, and
because this car's gonna be legit. It ain't gonna be some.
No, it's no clone. It's a real deal.
Yeah.
69 Super Sport, Rally Sport. It's got the numbers. It's an X22 car. It shows you this. It's a legit 69 Rally Sport Super Sport. And
tell them what color it's gonna be.
It's the VIN code on it. If you look at the trim tag, it's orange. What they call hugger orange.
What orange?
Hugger.
Hugger? Like a hug?
Hugger.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. It's called hugger orange, and it's got the white houndstooth interior in it.
You gonna put that back in it?
I'm thinking about going black.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. But you can get the black houndstooth version, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. But
it's gonna have black stripes.
Yeah, the black hockey stripes down the side.
He wanted to put it back original.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to do now. I found a lot of what they call NOS, which is new old stock parts, and it's really, I'm finding some good deals on eBay. Different people's got them. Like just this past week, I found a couple pulleys that are NOS, which is an NOS water pump pulley is very hard to find because GM had to redesign it back in late '69 because the center of the pump pulley was actually breaking. So GM went in and redesigned it and made it tougher to where it would handle the torque of the 396 without breaking. So I found an original in the box, numbers matching with the redesign. I mean, it was very hard to find. That's a very rare part. And
that's why he sits on the computer. He hunts them parts and he checks them numbers, and buddy, I'm gonna tell you,
yeah,
he'll just buy a part here and there. Like I said, we don't have the money to jump into it.
No,
it's nothing like that.
No, it's nothing like that. It's little things like I found.
Like if on eBay, if you find it, you better get it because then it's gonna get gone.
Right, because it's like about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I found a starter. An alternator, excuse me. Original, numbers matching, date coded to my car. I mean, that was a very rare find, and I got it for $135. But I don't think they know what they had, because that alternator was worth a whole lot more than that. Which I actually, me and this other guy, I actually got it before he got it. He snatched it. It was already in his cart, and I snatched it out of his cart.
Matter of fact, I think I might have told y'all that.
Yeah.
I think I told y'all that. We were talking about, I had learned my lesson one Christmas. If you put something in your buggy online, in your cart or whatever, you better shop and buy it because somebody will get it. So he said he saw it. It was in somebody's cart. He said,
if they're gonna think about it,
that's
I'm
right.
going and buy it.
You wasn't thinking about it.
No, I wasn't thinking about it.
You knew what you wanted.
Like I say, I checked it out and it was legit. And like I say, just little stuff like that I'm finding.
We are here now. We got to get gas or we can't go anywhere. So
yeah,
we'll be back. Okay, we got our gas, and let me just tell you, it smells like a skunk in here. There's this dude over here. He got out and opened his door as David come around and opened ours. He's got Cheech and Chong up in that car. Don't he?
Yeah.
That's the strongest I have. I don't want him to hear me. He might.
It's bad.
Y'all, we gonna catch a contact. This before we go, I want to show you this. Look, my beautiful. Like David said, he said it looks brand new. Remember when we went to Jones? I found this at that Goodwill up there, and I had to have it. Hey, hold on. Let me ask you, as long as you've known me, we met in 93. We met in 93. Right? Yes, we met in 93.
Yep.
Have you ever seen me wear a sweatshirt or a hoodie sweatshirt?
No. No.
Never. When Mama was big, Mama's still big, but not as big as she was. Mama didn't wear that kind of stuff. It was too hot, too clingy, too touchy. Mama didn't do it. This is I hadn't even tried it on since I bought it, but it's cold out this morning, and I thought, well, I'll wear this, you know, because it's cloudy. I don't think it's gonna get hot, so I'm not gonna start getting, you know, and it's a little rainy. But I'm actually not doing all this, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful sweatshirt.
I'm telling you, I know you can't tell it on camera, but just to look at it, it looks like it's brand new. No, I don't think it's ever been worn.
I don't think it ever has either. Look at the color in the. This is Carolina blue.
The hoodie, yeah.
Yes, that's not faded. This gray is not faded, and the embroidery thing on the front is very, very nice. Oh my gosh, I hit the jackpot on this shirt. I think what I get for it. I think it was less than $10, but I knew it was in the men's section, and somebody must have looked at it because it was kind of sticking out. And me and Joan were walking up through there, and I looked and I said, "Oh my gosh!" I said, "I gotta have it. Gotta have it." And it was summertime, so you know I wasn't gonna wear it then. It's a 2X, because everything I wear is a 2X. If it's a woman's 2X or if it's a man's 2X, everything 2X fits. What we're gonna do is, he ain't never been to By His Grace. And I don't get down there as often as I want because I go to my Goodwill, y'all know, so early that it's too early for By His Grace to open. So we stopped there to get our gas, and we're going to head down here and hit this road to head there, and then we're going to head over to Charlotte. But I did want to tell you, I'm feeling a lot better. It was just some nasty old head cold. Never had fever, never had aches or pains or nothing like that. It's just a nasty old head cold. And it seems to have run its course. I still get a cough every now and then, but
I think you getting your flu shot helped you ward it off, because I think it could have gotten a lot worse if you hadn't.
Yeah, it maybe could have.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, maybe I'll get to see the babies this week. I don't know. Depends on if I think I've got anything left that might jump over to them. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel contagious. Isn't that kind of weird? You don't know if you're contagious or not.
Right.
I don't feel contagious. But anyway, that's where we're heading. Do I need anything? Mm-mm. Do I need to look?
Uh-huh.
Tracy sent me a meme this morning. It said something, I can't remember how it went. Be careful out there, my car just slid into a thrift store. That's what happens. You get out on the road sometimes, you just slide into a thrift store. Now we're going to pass the one that I go to on Tuesdays, but we're not going to stop there. We're just going to keep going. So that is all I know for now. You got anything you want to add?
I'm good right now.
Well, he's good right now. So if I get anything, I'll come back on and show you. Okay, so we're here at By His Grace. They have this tent out here that they have t-shirts under, all $1. That's the only reason I'm looking at them. So I'm thumbing through here. David, he's standing behind me. He looks, he goes, I can't believe they got that. And I do it like this. I said, what? So he tells me, tell him what that is.
That's a firing order on a Chevy small block or big block.
Who knows that? Who knows that? The firing order on the Chevy small block. I just had to share with you the knowledge of my man. Okay, so we went in there. I found two things. So out in the And he folded this up so nice. I went in and told him, hey, it's the one that's usually in there all the time. I said, I got me somebody with me today. It is a Cirque du Soleil t-shirt. Pretty sure paying $1, I can make a few bucks on that. And a lot of their t-shirts were like local t-shirts, school t-shirts, t-shirts you get when you go on vacation, you know, from different cities and this, that, and the other, a lot of those t-shirts. And then I found this. I thought it was so cute. I got it for a thrifting bag. Look how big it is. I don't understand. Oh, that's right. This was $1.99. This was $1. I was thinking, why did I pay so little? But that's why. So that is what we got there. And it is cold outside. Now, honey, you got to tell me which way to go to get the habitat.
Turn right out here.
Well, that's the only way I can turn.
Well, you're not going to make a U-turn.
And we're going to go all the way down.
We're going to go all the way down.
All the way down 29?
Yep, we just turn right and keep getting it.
Okay. Which we're going to go by the Speedway, where I'm going to be zooming.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. I think I want to do it for the spring. Because I think I don't want to do it out in the cold. And I don't want to do it in the heat of the summer. I think I want to do it spring. So I'm going to look up thinking maybe book me one of the days in March. Because it looks like they do it 2 times a month is what it looks like. I've been watching videos. It's popping up on my Facebook, of course. But it's the same video advertisement every time. And it goes so fast I can't tell what they're doing. They zoom, you know, through the ad. But I can't wait. I told David, I said, we're going to have a lesson on my phone camera before we go so you know how to do it. When your fingers hit something it ain't supposed to hit, you'll know how to get back. Because he's a clicker. I'm going to tell you what. He's laughing because he knows it's the truth. He is a clicker. He just starts smashing buttons. He don't care. He's like a toddler. Let's smash this button and see what it does. Let's just mash it.
Well, that's the only way you're gonna find out.
See, this is what I live with.
No, sometimes you gotta mash buttons to figure out how something works and what it does, and how you get here and how you get there. And
then you come to me to get you out of your mess. I have threatened to not let him use the remote before, to not even let him have it.
Most of the time, I can get my way out.
Now, see how close. When we talked, we stopped to get gas. I turned the camera off and then got it back on until we got over here. And we're already here at the Speedway. So that's how close we are to the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
And I've told y'all before, it bugs me that they call it the Charlotte Motor Speedway because it is not in Charlotte. It is in Concord. Charlotte is down the road a little bit. So that really bugs me.
Yeah, they've always called it Charlotte Motor Speedway until Lowe's started sponsoring it.
Yeah, then they called it Lowe's, but
it was Lowe's Motor Speedway for
they're back to
many
Charlotte.
years. Yeah.
Listen, racing starts in like 43 or 42 days. It's actually 30-some days, I think, to the Clash, which is not cup racing, but still.
Yeah, there's no points involved or anything like that. It's just exhibition.
Which they need to do away with the playoffs. They need to fix racing back to the old way, but I don't know that they will.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard for them to change it back now.
I think it will too.
Yeah.
So anyway,
but even the old racers, Richard Petty and everything we talked about.
Mark Martin,
they need to go back to the old way.
They do. The old timers, they want it to go back. They're not in for this playoff business.
No.
And I agree with them 100%. But I'm still going to watch it. There's a lot of people who left racing because they don't like the rules change. A lot of people left it. But I still like it. Even if it's not the way I want it to be, I still like racing. I still like watching the cars go round and round. I know some people are like, why you just want to sit and watch cars go round and round? Well, because it's fun and exciting. I could say, why you want to watch somebody dribble a ball?
Yeah.
Same difference. Just what you like.
Well, as a car guy, it fascinates me because building engines and stuff as I've had in the past, it just fascinates me. They can make a car scream at 8,000 RPM for 600 miles and it not blow up.
Right.
You know? I mean, that just.
Now it does every now and then. You'll blow an engine.
Well, that's very rare anymore.
It is very rare.
It's very rare anymore, and I mean, that takes skill. You know, when you can get something to turn that many RPMs for that long and it not lock up. You know. But that's just me. That's just being a car guy, gearhead.
And I don't think of it like that. I just think of, woo, look how fast they're going. Ooh,
Yeah,
you gonna pass him.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't you touch him. Ooh.
Me
But
too.
you know, rub in Days of Thunder, he didn't rub you, he didn't hit you. He now that I got myself. He didn't hit you, he didn't bump you. I remember how I go, he rubbed you, and rubbing, son, is racing.
That's it.
You know, they say they're making a Days of Thunder 2. I've seen a trailer type situation for it. I don't know if it was AI. I don't know. But I've heard Tom Cruise has signed off for it. That could be a lie. I don't know. But if they do, I'm there. Because Days of Thunder, y'all know that's one of the movies I keep looking for. We look for it in there today.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to end up having to order it. Days of Thunder and Dazed and Confused. I want both of those. And Days of Thunder is one of my most favorite movies ever. It just is. So I don't know what I was going to say.
Oh.
Listen, I'll tell you this much. We're starving. We're going to be so hungry when we get there. It's going to be. And I told you last time we was talking about it, I said I might get the fish-o burger. But then me and him was talking, I might just go ahead and get the trout plate, even if it's got that extra piece of fish that I won't be able to eat. I won't be filling my belly up with bread.
Yeah.
Because the fish-o burger is on a bun. And that way I'll just be eating the fish and not a bun.
Well, you get one less piece of fish.
Right.
If you do the fish-o burger.
And I will show you what this food looks like.
Oh,
Listen, that trout is so delicious and so clean. Tastes a clean fish. Oh my gosh, it's
Yeah.
not fishy in the least little bit. I wish I could find it and make it at home. It is good.
And they got some of the best onion rings you'll ever put in your mouth. I mean, they are unreal. Well, everything there is good. I've had
It is good.
burgers, the fish, everything.
I don't think I have ever see. I never went there until I met him because we didn't come to Charlotte. We would come to Charlotte. Mama worked in Charlotte until I was in high school. But if we ever come back to Charlotte, it was to go to Holly Farms to get taters because she loved Holly Farms taters.
Yep.
Or we'd come back over for Krispy Kreme. Other than that, well, we would come over to Hamrick's. Do y'all ever remember Hamrick's? It was a clothing store. And back then, it was cheap clothing that you could afford. And that's where she would buy her work clothes when she started in the mill, because she worked in the office. And she would buy her clothes to work in the office. You could get all kind of pretty matching suits, you know, pants and skirts and shirts. And I bought stuff in there for high school. And so there wasn't a whole lot of things we would come to Charlotte for. But
Yeah, my mama shopped there a lot.
mm-hmm.
You know, when I was young.
So we had never been to South 21, and David took me over here and said, you got to have this trout plate. That's the only thing I've ever gotten. Every time we go, that's the only thing. I've never tried a burger, a dog, nothing. Because we just have to have the trout plate.
Yeah.
Because you can't get it nowhere else. You can get a burger and a dog anywhere, which, you know, I like from Whataburger. But you can't get a trout plate like that anywhere else. Now, we're fixing to pass where one of our favorite places, Herlockers, used to be. And they went out of business and tore it down and put up a cookout. Now, that's where the best onion rings were. Now, since they're gone, you can have South 21.
Okay.
But when Herlockers was around, they had the best. Her name was Rose. She was the onion ring queen. And I'm going to tell you what. On Fridays at work, I would go down. I would get everybody's order in the office. And David was part of the office because he was in dispatch. And that's when we worked at the trucking company together. And I would get everybody's order, what they wanted, and I would come down here and get it. And then we'd come back and have food. But gosh, their ribeye steak sandwiches were off the charts. Their barbecue salad, that's where I learned to put warm barbecue sauce on my barbecue salad instead of salad dressing. That's the only way to eat it. Only way. Gosh, what I wouldn't have loved to have Herlocker's back.
They made their own sauces. None of this stuff, that you see.
Yeah.
I mean, it was original.
Lester and what was the other boy's name? Lester and
David.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But they were just it was a drive-in like like Whataburger is in Kannapolis.
And like South 21 is.
Like South 21.
You could go in and eat, or you could drive up under the awning.
Yep.
Either way. Now over here at South 21, you can't go in and eat. You either drive under the awning, or where we always go is on the outside, where there's just the little. I'll show you when we get there.
Yeah.
But they don't have room to go in.
Mm-hmm. But I started going there when I was a kid. Man, my mom and my sister used to go, and my dad, he loved it too. It's cool if it was on the weekends, if we went. But yeah, I've been going there, man, since I was a toddler almost. I mean,
really?
Yeah. I mean, I've been there a lot.
Well, you growed up in Charlotte.
Yeah.
And see, it's a pretty good pace for us to get over here. And typically, like this is Saturday, typically he's doing something. Yeah. And then by the time he gets through doing it, he's too tired to drive to Charlotte and sit and eat. He's over it. Yeah. Because he's been up since yesterday at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
I mean, when you've been up 22, 23 hours, and out in the heat all day and all that stuff, it's just, his summer times are his worst times. Yeah, summertime.
Because he's always got something to do outside.
Yeah.
But see, that's what he does. When he comes in from work Saturday morning, he does not go to bed. He stays up until it's bedtime at night.
Yeah.
He just stays up and does what he needs to do. He doesn't go to bed when he comes home in the mornings through the week either. He stays up and then goes to bed at a certain time.
Right.
But like some of the guys over there at work, they'll tell him, "Man, you've been here long enough. Don't you want you a day job?" What do you tell them?
Day jobs over there just don't do anything for me.
He says, nope. He says, I can come home. I got my day to do anything I need to do. I don't have to get off work to go to the doctor, to handle business.
Right.
Plus, he don't have to fight the daytime traffic in a truck.
Yeah. It's just, now, some of them guys over there, they love it. They can't wait to get a daytime, a bid for a daytime, either running Pile or Dayton. And me, it's just, I just don't have no desire to it. I mean, it's, like I say, like Kim said, I'd rather be able to come home, if I got a doctor's appointment, go to the doctor. I don't lose a day's work over it, because you can't just ask off. They make you take a vacation day or a personal day. And then you're losing them days just to go to the doctor, or
when you could use it for something fun.
Yeah, and like sometimes I come home in the morning, if I got something I need to do. Used to, I'd come home and just like if I was working on a car that was broke down or something like that, I could come home, finish it up. It's better for me, And plus, I've always been a nighttime person.
I was gonna say. That's all you've worked, except for when like you were a teenager, and then when you started with trucking stuff, you worked nights, and you've worked nights your whole adult life.
Yeah, I've worked nights ever since I started at Frederickson when I was 18, and working on the dock and stuff. I worked at night. Yeah, and I've done that my whole life.
His whole life. Yeah. That's what he does. He's a nighttime worker.
Yeah.
I worked nights when we worked together.
Yeah, sure did.
Well, you think anything else you want to talk about? I wish we had got on the interstate. All these stoplights are getting on my nerves. Y'all know how I am about driving.
Yeah.
You should have let me get on the interstate.
Well, it won't be long. What
are we going to do? Take East Way?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I need to get in that lane then.
Because we're already at W.T. Harris, so it won't be long. We'll be at East Way up here.
Oh, okay. Listen, this is where they've changed everything. The light rail comes right here to the middle of this side of the highway and that side of the highway. The light rail goes right through the middle. That's the one with all the the incidents. We won't talk about them.
Yeah,
the incidents that happened. So, all right. Well, we'll get off of here and show you whatever. So this is the habitat we came to. See how big it is? This is where we had come looking for Holly a couch. This is how I found out about it. But they've got like all kind of furniture. And when we get back here to the housewares, that's where I like to come. Oh. So the expensive stuff over there has Christmas stuff in it now. There was a set me and him were looking at, and it was like $300-400 per piece. I don't know what brand it was, but we were like, nope, not our budget.
Just one plate was $250.
Yeah, for a plate. Those are pretty. I don't know why I want to come here. I don't need anything. Because I like to look, that's why. Because this is my jam. Thrifting is my jam. All kind of plates. Do you see that? And look, there's a chip in it.
Yep.
Is that for the set or the plate?
I don't know.
Oh, I think it's for the set because everything's got $285 on it.
Oh,
So $285 for that set right there. No, thank you. Y'all know I like these. That's $8. I'm not paying $8 for that. I find them cheaper than that at home. Oh, look, honey, those little things are still here. I saw these last week. I thought they were so cute. Look, $10 for that? I'm not paying it. I'm just not. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can hear me talking or not, but I'm complaining. So here is coffee cups. You know, I look for the restaurant wear. We have all this kind of stuff. A whole bunch of glassware. Okay, y'all know I'm always a sucker for something homemade, but this scares me. This scares me. This scares me too, because he ain't got no eyes. That's a little bit on the spooky side. So there's this. And can you believe I ain't found nothing yet? And then here's the back side. This is the side where I found my warming plate last week. My warming tray. I wish I'd run up on another one. So back here is the rest of there's furniture all the way back there. And if you go over here, oh, let me show you the bookstore they got. So they got back here in this little corner, they've got this little bookstore and coffee shop. Their books are pretty expensive. I did buy some in here one time, but they are rather expensive. They got all kind. And over there is their little coffee shop. Isn't that cool? Oh, you can make book donations. So we're not going to get anything in here. I just want to show it to you. Okay, so we went in the Habitat. I filmed a little bit. You saw. This is what I found. Placemats. They actually had 6 of them, but I only needed 4, so I got 4. Even the woman up there, she said, I saw those. I thought they were real pretty. David's the one that spotted. He says, there's 4 of them. Because he knows my trouble I have with finding 4 placemats. You can find 3 easily. Now we're going to just... And there's a food truck right here. If we wasn't going to eat fish, we would get us a dog, because it's called Thrasher Dogs, D-A-W-G-S. They got ball peanuts too.
And nachos.
Nachos, and it said soft pretzels on the front.
Yeah.
Hot dogs. So, he got some goodies. So we're going to go down Did we go back out here this way, or do we go straight down that way? Is that?
I think
I think we went on the street, but I think we might can get all the way through down there. Honestly, I think that's the shopping center that we got to. I think.
Yeah, because we started on the street, and he said, "Oh, there it is."
Yeah.
And yeah. Okay.
Oh, we're cutting through. Don't have to get back out on the road. Now, what we have to do to go back where we're going to eat is we have to go down.
It's
to
hard.
Another road and turn because
it's hard to get out. Turn left.
Yes.
So.
You can't. We are heading down there, honey.
Yeah, we're good.
Well, that saved us some headache of getting out on the road and sitting in the stoplight. This is where I got that little free plate last week. Where she gave me that free plate. They did. Whoa, dude. They didn't have much, but since we're right here at it, we'll look.
99% of it was closed.
Wasn't it though? Huge clothes store. Okay, I couldn't show you coming in, but we're at side 21. But see up there, that is Independence Boulevard in Charlotte. But that's where you drive under. And then out here, see these? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 rows and a set of 2. So like there's another one behind me, somebody can get in. But this is the menu. They got all kind of goodies. And we are, like I said, going for the trout plate. So I will show you the food when we get it. Okay, so here's our food. Listen, between the seat and the my tray's just barely fitting. This is your trout plate. You get your slaw, your 3 pieces of trout, French fries. There's a wedge of lemon, some tartar sauce, and a roll. And then David gives me his tartar sauce because he's not going to touch it. And then, so he got the same thing, except he got salad instead of slaw. And he gets their Thousand Island because he says it's homemade and delicious. And then there is the onion rings. So that is what we are fixing to throw down on. Okay, we ate, we're full, we both have food to bring home, and we're done. We done?
Yeah, I think she's going to have to get a wheelbarrow to roll me in the house.
I made him bring fish home because I couldn't eat but 1 piece of mine. I said, you know you're going to get mad later on when I'm eating fish and you ain't got none. I said, eat your other stuff. He said, okay. Because I tell you, if I'm home and he ain't got no leftovers and I'm eating some, he's going to be like, wishing he had some. So I made him bring his 2 pieces of fish home. But he ate all his onion rings, all his French fries, his salad, his roll.
Yep.
He was starved. I ate a piece of fish and some French fries and some onion rings, and I ate my roll on the way home. So I got the rest of mine to bring in. We waited for them to bring us a to-go box, and they never come. So I just got the plate, everything on the plate, sit back here in the back seat. Why not, right?
Yeah.
So, well, we didn't do much today, but we glad you got to come along, ain't we?
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
Listen, when he has to start doing things on Saturday and I can't get him out and about to do things, I don't know what I'm going to do. This is 2 Saturdays in a row I've had him to do stuff.
Yeah.
That does not happen. That's not our world.
No.
That is not our world.
That's very rare.
Very rare.
It has to be wintertime.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, well, that's all we know. So we're going to go in the house now and just kick it on back.
Yeah.
Okay. We appreciate you and see you when I see you.
All right. See you.